welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be 5 types of high-end makeup I will not purchase any longer, and this isn't to be bashing on certain brands. All this is a very generalized discussion on certain products that I refuse to buy high-end because of the fact that the drugstore has exactly the same product or the fact that it performs exactly the same. Again, this is not a dupes video. This is just me letting you guys know what I do, put my money into, and where I try to save as much money as possible because I want to save you guys money, and then you can use that savings to buy one of those really beautiful high-end palettes and things like that. So with that being said, if you want to see what 5 items I will not buy high-end any longer, keep on watching. Before we hop in, make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below and the bell for notifications of upcoming videos. We do have a lot coming when it comes to my makeup collection because we're going to be doing a declutter and organize series, and there is going to be at least 4 to 5 different videos for that because my collection is huge. If you want to stay tuned for that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because it is coming. I think the beginning of it is going to be next week. Big exciting news, and we're going to be having a 5K giveaway as well. As soon as I hit 5K, we will be giving away one high-end, very high-end, nice palette, and it's gonna be like in the price range of like Vice Art. Like, it's gonna be good. So if you want to get in on that, make sure that you subscribe down below. The details of the giveaway will be coming up once I get a little bit closer. And yeah, so other than that, let's go ahead and just hop right in. So the first thing that I will not buy high-end any longer, and this is generalized, I'm gonna give you examples of the high-end and then the drugstore alternative that I purchase instead. So, and I have all my notes right here. So if I look down, it's because I'm looking at my notes, is going to be brow pencils. Brow pencils, I refuse to buy high end, and I'm not talking about like those crazy ones that you have to shave down. I'm talking about the brow pencils, the high end ones that have the spoolie on the end, ones that are mechanical, the ones that are triangular, and most of you would associate that with ABH. I refuse to buy Brow Wiz or the triangular brow pencil from them any longer, just because it is very expensive, but at the same time, there are other alternatives to these products that you can get at the drugstore that are going to do the exact same thing, and this is a great place to save money. This is one of those things. I used to be I hate to say it, I used to be a label snob. If it didn't have a designer label on it, I wasn't going to use it, and I wasn't going to use it on my channel, and it had to be high-end, da-da-da-da. Not anymore. Girl, save your money. I have learned my lesson, save your money, because a lot of the time the alternatives from the drugstore are even better than what you can get high end. So examples are from ABH is obviously the Brow Wiz, and if you're looking for an alternative to that, you can get one from ColourPop, which I use in soft brown if you're fair tone like I am, or if you're a blondie and you need a taupe color. The soft brown is very, very similar to taupe. I do use the triangular pencil from Wet n Wild, and that one is just like the ABH one. I love that one, and I do use that in taupe. That's what I have on my brows today. We have the e.l.f., which is wonderful. LA Girl has great ones, and of course NYX has the best dupe for the ABH Brow Wiz. They are identical. They look like they were manufactured in the same company, just different labels. So save your money. The second item I will not buy high-end any longer is eye and lip pencils. Will not do it. The thing is, I love the Stila waterproof mechanical pencils. I freaking love the Urban Decay 24/7 liners. I love those as well. They've got crazy pigment. They glide on like a dream. They are just amazing. I love them. Don't get me wrong. And if they were at, let's say, TJ Maxx, if they were at Nordstrom's Rack or whatever, and they happen to be on sale, yes, I will pick them up in a heartbeat, but I am not going to go seeking them. If they come into my life, that's one thing, but I'm not seeking them. And my alternatives that I do seek out because I know how good they are is the LA Colors liners, and they've got neon liners. They've got all sorts of liners that are freaking amazing, and nobody talks about them. That's the other thing. I think I might actually feature them in a Underrated Makeup Monday. Anyways, okay, that's just me thinking out loud. Jordana has amazing liners as well. I have their lip pencils and I freaking love them. You do have to shave them down, but they're worth every penny. ColourPop, obviously, my favorite by far lip liners are from ColourPop. They're so good. Even the mechanical ones that you can use for your waterline, those eye pencils are so good. They're creamy. They remind me of the Kylie Cosmetics ones because of the fact produced in the same factory, they have a different label on them. They're exactly the same. Makeup Revolution also has some really good lip and eye pencils. So those are alternatives to save your money. Don't spend $20 or $19 on a freaking eyeliner. Just don't do it. Spend the, you know, $5 on a really great liner from ColourPop. Go with Jordana, go with Makeup Revolution, go with LA Colors, or LA Girl, just trust me. So the next product, I will not buy high-end any longer. I refuse to because it dries out so fast. It pisses me off because you'll use it 4 times and it's dried out, and you probably know what I'm talking about. It's mascara. I refuse to buy high-end mascara anymore. I'm done. I love Roller Lash. I love, what is the other one that I wrote down here? Oh, the Better Than Sex, the Roller Lash, and Lights Camera Lashes. I freaking love those. Love them, love them, love them. Benefit, Tarte, all of the high-end, oh, Perversion, oh my God, all of those. I love them, but I will not buy them because they dry out so fast. I get maybe 4 or 5 uses out of them and I've got to toss them. It's not worth the money. It's not worth it to me. So what I've been using lately instead is Maybelline, L'Oreal, CoverGirl, wonderful brands. They have all different kinds of brushes, different colors, browns to blackish to Black Noir to whatever. They've got different colors. If you're looking for different colors though, I did see, I think it was e.l.f. or God, what was it? Flower Beauty. We're putting out different color mascaras. So if you're into blues and purples and all of that, I believe that you can get them there. They're just so much easier. And if they dry out in a couple months or in a month and you've only used them 4 or 5 times, it's not a huge loss. I refuse to spend my money on mascaras anymore. I can't do it. I just can't do it. And there's some amazing products from the drugstore that have to do with mascaras. I mean, they put out new mascaras every day, you guys. Don't waste your money on high-end mascaras. Just save your money so that you can buy that amazing palette that's gonna be $129, or buy that palette that's gonna be 80 bucks, or buy that palette that's $65, because you can save money other places. Number 4 on the list of my crazy list that I have here, number 4 on my list is serums. Okay, we are talking about serum primers. So serum primers are the ones that have the little squeeze tube and you drop on your face and then you put it on before you put on your makeup. Let's see, Unicorn Sense is one of them. They're called Farsali Unicorn Essence is the one that I'm specifically talking about. It's not worth the money. Don't buy that. Girl, don't do it. If you want to buy something that's very much like that, that's going to give you the exact same look, the exact same feel, and it's going to be hydrating, e.l.f. has one, and so does Wet n Wild. Makeup Revolution has a whole line of them, and they are for under eyes and acne and the whole thing. If you want a really good one, go to one of these more affordable brands because they put out the exact same thing and it's going to be amazing and it's going to work just as well. If you want something that's pink like the Farsali, I think that's how you say it, what I would suggest is the Rebel Rose collection from Wet n Wild. It's the same thing and they work exactly the same way. I use them. I love the primer serums, and let me tell you, they're super hydrating because I am super dry and they work really well. But just don't spend your money on those. It's not worth the high-end price tag for what you're getting. And the ones that are more affordable work just as well, and you probably get more product. So that's just my 2 cents. So the last one I refuse to buy high-end, and this is going to piss off some people, is false lashes. I refuse to buy high-end false lashes. I don't, it's not that I don't like them and I don't think that they're beautiful. You can get a few more uses out of them if you take care of them, but girl, like, it's not worth it. I mean, let me give you some examples. The Tarte, the Lily Lashes, the Velour, the Huda Beauty, all of those that come and they say that you can use them 20 times or whatever it is. I refuse to buy those just for the pure fact that they're so expensive, and I don't like crazy lashes to begin with, and the bands are usually pretty thick. If I'm gonna do that and I want a really intense lash and I want it to be ridiculously long and fluffy and beautiful, I use Allure. Allure has some of the most affordable drugstore brand lashes that give you that same look, and for the amount that you're buying for one of like Velour, you can buy 3 from Allure. And Allure is E-Y-L-U-R-E, and then Velour is V-E-L-O-U-R. So if you're confused. The drugstore brand is so much better. You can get them at CVS, Walgreens, Ulta, Walmart, and they're so good, and they have collaborations with different makeup artists and different YouTubers, and they just have so many designs, and they're so good. And they do have a thicker band if you like a thick band, but if you're looking for a faux mink lash, they put out an amazing one. Ardell now putting out a faux mink, a demi wispy, which is my favorite. Oh my God, they look so good. Demi wispies are my favorite by far, but now that they are the faux mink ones, they're even better. They still have that invisible band. They're beautiful. Yeah, I love them, and they're like, I don't know, 10 bucks maybe, and you can use them over and over and over again. They're built just like the ones that are really high end. I mean, if you're a collector, that's one thing, but if you are using these on a daily basis and you don't want to spend that kind of money, the ones from the drugstore are just as good. They're amazing, they're well worth it, and let me tell you, it is not worth the money. You're gonna save your money and spend your money on products that matter. Foundations, concealers, amazing eyeshadow palettes that are gonna be really intense on the eyes. Those are the kinds of things you wanna sink your money into. So, that's just my 2 cents, and I have another video with more stuff of 5 other ones that will be coming because this is going to get crazy long, so I decided to break it up into 2. But I do have 5 other items that I will not purchase high-end any longer, and that video will probably be out next week or the week after. So with that being said, I love you so much. I hope that this helped you in your shopping journey. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. If you want to know things that I use product-wise, colors, things like that, please again put it in the comments. I always respond. I love you guys. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.